Bam. Bam. Oh no, Bob. It's MODOK, our greatest enemy.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Come again.
What the hell, Bob?
What's going on, fellow collectors? Welcome to another A&R review. Well, today we've got a very special box right here. It is the MODOK World Tour by the Marvel Legends team, a Hasbro Pulsecon exclusive. If you thought it was weird before, it's about to get a whole lot weirder here. Appearing in the parody superhero comic Next Wave, Agent of Hate, H-A-T-E, viewers, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but this character only showed up in one montage panel in the final issue, The Next Wave, in the early 2000s. There were several of these guys, so you could technically army build them, but at the price point of $75, I don't know if a lot of people are gonna do that. It's surprising this obscure character got a figure, so let's see if it's worth spending money on, especially since there is another MODOK before this figure. So let's have a look around this box, and what a box it is. It looks like a road case that you see bands doing tours. So it's, you know, so well thought of and designed. I love the presentation here. So on the side of the box, you don't really have anything. Both sides just look like the case, a regular road case. But the back, well, it looks like a nice poster been slapped onto the package. And it's really, you know, harks on an actual case that someone would travel with in a band. So to me, I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. And then the bottom here, where it says MODOK, it kind of slides right off. You can actually take it right off the package, which I'll do right here. Right after these commercials. So you take that off, and then you've got your case here. And obviously, if you cut the middle here, you can open it up like an actual case. Speaking of opening it up, let's do this. And bam, here we go. Wow, that is a great presentation. I mean, I can't stop laughing just opening this thing up. It is absolutely awesome. This got so many things going on here. It's just good times here. It is a fun experience with this box here. They really did a good job of making this really feel like a travel case. So you've got inside here, you got, you know, you gotta have the glasses, the shades there, right? You got a passport inside. You have a VIP backstage pass. You also have probably one of my favorite areas here is a list, a set list, and they all sound like songs or something. And I'm just gonna read a couple of them out here. Hydra Ground, Killing Me Ravencroftly, Enter Tarleton, For Those About to MODOK, Why Can't This Be Hate, and Captain Crying. This is just some of the list. It's just hilarious, like the way they put this together. It really looks cool. They've got a nice wood finish here, just like the travel boxes would have. And then you got more a beautiful picture here of MODOK, Elvis MODOK, the drumstick, just so much stuff here. They actually got a comic book scene in the back right here, where the actual scene where he shows up. Well, multiple versions of him show up. And then right here at the bottom is where all the accessories are. So you kind of open this guy up, and there you go, voila. You got burgers, you got initial head sculpt, and other accessories in there. I just think it's so cool. This is probably one of the best presentations I've seen from a Marvel Legends exclusive. Even though this, you know, this character is obscure, and I didn't mention that earlier, it's just nice to see that they're having some fun with this and just giving a cool feature. You don't have to buy this, it's an exclusive, right? It's not necessary, but it's still fun. And I guess, you know, that's what it's all about, just having some fun and getting some cool, different looking characters in your collection. All right, so we got this guy out of the package here, and I gotta say, he's a wacky guy, right? There's a lot of details in him here, down to the wrinkles on his face here. I mean, the actual darker purple paint job is really nice. The detail, the microphone right here, the hair on him, the slick back Elvis hair, bang on, really good. All right, articulation wise, let's do a little quick walk around here, and I promise it's gonna be really quick. One of the gripes I have with this thing is no butterfly joint. I mean, come on, why not? Just joking. Don't skewer me on the internet. It's cool. It's MODOK. He doesn't need butterfly joint. He just flies around and shoots at people or sings to people with his mic. But he does have double elbow. Hands come up real quick. Look at that. But double elbow, double knees, and he does have the arm that kind of rotates in the socket here, so we get full rotation of him, and the wrist on a hinge, up and down. So, I mean, yeah, there's really not much in terms of articulation you're gonna get from this guy. The head does not move. If you're wondering if it swivels, it sticks there. It is essentially the MODOK that we got before. So accessory-wise, it is quite funny, his accessory that he comes with here. He does have this really cool Ray-Bans. And then he's got the fist hand here, and then the gripping hand. So, 2 different hands here, that's pretty cool. And last but not least, my favorite, the triple burger attack. I mean, eat your heart out, Burger King. This guy is the real king of burgers. All right there. Listen up, girls. This guy is one honky guy. Burning love, everybody. Thank you very much. Appearing in the same comic, this drunken New Yorker, originally called Captain Head, this guy has changed his name so many times. There was an incident one time where Captain America beat the living snot out of this guy upon hearing his name and left him in a dumpster with a bar of soap stuffed in his mouth. After receiving his powers, he bonked the aliens on their head, mistakenly thinking they're leprechauns, trying to get their gold, which unfortunately killed them. So, aesthetic-wise, it seems like a lot of it's been taken from the Old Man Hawkeye figure that we got a while back, and they swapped the limbs and the lower legs. One of my favorite things is the actual face expression here. It's just such a douchey facial expression. Like he could care less. The pants right here has got a nice camo color. I really like that. It's really nice. It's got the light green with the dark green. And then the actual shoes, really, really nice. I like that red, vibrant shoe with shoelaces. Really cool to get that. Very urban feel. So articulation-wise, like we always do, we have it on the screen, but I'll do a little quick walk around. His head is on a hinge. He does have butterfly joint, and the jacket is actually cut, so it's actually 2 pieces here. The jacket, and then the rest of the arm is independent from each other. So you can get a rotation of the arm all the way around. All jackets, I think, should be like this for the most part, unless it's soft goods. Butterfly joint, which is shocking. I didn't expect this guy to have butterfly joints, but yeah, he got butterfly joints. So the arm actually has a bicep swivel, and it's only a single elbow. So single elbow, and then you have the wrist up and down on the hinge here. We can rotate it. For the upper body here, you do have an ab crunch. You have waist swivel, so decent waist swivel. For the leg area, you do have thigh swivel. You have double knee. And then you actually have lower pants swivel here. So you can actually move it around like that. And then the ankle on a hinge and able to rock. I'm kind of surprised that this guy's got a lot of articulation. He does borrow from the Hawkeye figure, but I didn't think they were going to put that much effort into this guy, Captain Shithead. So accessory-wise, he just comes with an extra head sculpt here. And it's just a normal looking head sculpt. Maybe his eyeballs are rolling. I don't even know why they've given this. If they're going to give us a head sculpt, maybe give us a beat up one, maybe with a black eye or something like that. You know, he did get beat up by Captain America, so it would have been nice to get something to represent that. And maybe, you know, he is a drunken, you know, loser. Maybe a couple of bottles of beer or something, or additional hands. It just, yeah. But he's not even supposed to be in this box, right? So just getting him is just like a little bonus. All right, so comparison-wise here, we've got the original MODOK, and then we have the Elvis MODOK here. Interestingly enough, this guy's hair makes him a bit taller than this MODOK. So I guess the hair does make a difference. Face-wise here, this guy's got a bigger, more pronounced face than this guy is sort of like squished in.
And if you're wondering, can we swap the face plates? Unfortunately, you can't, because that faceplate is a lot bigger than this guy, so you just can't do that. In terms of the eyes and skin tone, this guy looks a little bit darker than this one. He looks more pale than this guy. So the hands and legs, well, they're the same, but color-wise, regular MODOK is more purple than the Elvis MODOK. The Elvis MODOK, when you compare the two, looks more blue than this guy. So purple, and then this guy has got the blue. Accessory wise here, that's attached to the body, he's got a joystick to move around, I guess, and to shoot weapons. He's got a microphone, obviously, because he's Elvis MODOK, right? So he's got to have a microphone. Then the back here, well, the regular MODOK is more vibrant gold, versus the Elvis is more of like a yellowish toned down gold. This is more of a bling effect than this guy. But he does have blue lighting here, while this one does not. It sort of just blends in. There's no actual coloring at all. And then there is obviously a better shading painted inside the grooves here. This one is not as obvious because it's a brighter color altogether. So there's minor differences throughout the back here. They're not the exact same. So on the front right here, you've got the regular MODOK with this sort of his voice box wavelength here. But on here, it's just red and there's no detail actually inside it. And then at the very bottom, the actual energy effect here from, you know, him flying around, this is very dark reddish and orange. Whereas in the Elvis here, it's orange, but very, very yellow at the bottom here. So there is paint job differences throughout these two figures. So it's not like they just put a different hair and a faceplate on and a microphone. They actually made changes throughout the figure here to give you something different than the regular MODOK. So what's my final take on this? Well, this is a really fun set to get. The packaging alone is fantastic. And I really enjoyed opening these guys up and just messing around with them. The accessory, the burger accessory is absolutely out of this world. So cool. It is just a fun set to get. I recommend it if you just want to have something cool and wacky in your collection. It's not necessary because this comic rendition was kind of like weak. But, I mean, burgers, glasses, drunken Captain Shithead. Like, I mean, why would you not want this? This is so cool. What is also cool is hit that like, subscribe, and leave a comment because we're giving away cool prizes every month. As always, thank you for watching. Have a great one.